The journey that this unassuming gem has had to arrive at your table will take thousands of miles. It is possible that you will be astonished to find that in order to satisfy the ever-increasing demand, the United States imports and processes thousands of tons of Himalayan pink salt into the country each year. This one-of-a-kind salt is not only another spice, rather, it is a symbol of health and wellness, known for the abundant mineral content it possesses and the extraordinary flavor it possesses. Although there are over 42 million tons of different salts that are produced and imported every year, Himalayan pink salt is the one that stands out as the most popular. But what is it that makes it so unique? Today we are going to take you on an extraordinary journey that will show you how this ancient gem is processed in modern factories in the United States. Through this process, raw salt pieces are transformed into the fine crystals that you use on a daily basis. How about we get started? Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and that you have activated the notification bell before we undertake this voyage. Be sure to check back for additional stories that take you behind the scenes of the production of your favorite meals. It is deep beneath the ancient Khewra Salt Mine in Pakistan, which is a geological marvel hidden at the foothills of the Himalayan mountain range, where the story of Himalayan pink salt begins. The history of this mine dates back more than 250 million years, making it a priceless historical relic. This mine is not just any salt mine. When that time came, this region was covered by enormous primordial oceans. They left behind vast salt deposits, which, over the course of millennia, were compacted into the crystalline forms that we see today. These salt deposits were left behind as these waters progressively evaporated. What is the ingredient that gives Himalayan pink salt its distinctive pink color? The distinctive mix of more than 84 trace minerals, which includes magnesium, calcium, and potassium, is not only responsible for the pink color of the product, but it also contributes to the enhancement of its nutritional profile. Those who are concerned about their health appreciate these minerals for the possible benefits they offer, which range from promoting bone health to regulating electrolytes. Chiseling away at the enormous salt walls in Khewra using hand tools and rudimentary gear, workers in the region rely on time-honored practices. Because of this thorough method, the natural structure of the salt as well as its mineral integrity are preserved without any loss of integrity. After being extracted from the mines, these cumbersome salt rocks are taken out of the mines and brought to the United States, where they start their arduous voyage. The popularity of Himalayan pink salt is not merely a passing trend. Rather, it is a phenomenon that is occurring all across the world. The popularity of this product has skyrocketed over the past 10 years, thanks to the endorsements of wellness experts, famous chefs, and regular people who cook at home. Because of its distinctive flavor, appealing appearance, and alleged health benefits, the salt has become an indispensable component in kitchens all over the world. There are a wide variety of applications for Himalayan pink salt in the United States, ranging from gourmet cuisine to spa treatments. The adaptability of this product has resulted in a demand that American factories are currently working hard to satisfy. Not only do these firms package the salt, but they also refine it and distribute it on a vast scale. This ensures that this once uncommon item is now available on the shelves of supermarkets all throughout the country. When traveling from Pakistan to the United States, it is not an easy task to accomplish. Following their meticulous extraction, large salt rocks are placed onto heavy-duty trucks, which then carry them to port facilities wherever they are needed. This is where the salt is packed into containers that are long-lasting, resistant to moisture, and built to weather the lengthy journey across the ocean. Following that, these shipments set off on their journey across the ocean, traveling thousands of kilometers before landing at ports in the United States from other countries. When the ship has arrived at its destination, the salt is subjected to an additional round of inspection to guarantee that it has not been polluted while en route. In the subsequent step, specialized vehicles take the salt to processing companies, which is where the transformation of the salt begins in earnest. When the salt is ultimately delivered to factories in the United States, it is met with a combination of cutting-edge technology and the expertise of human workers. An exhaustive inspection procedure is carried out on each and every shipment. Following this, factory workers and quality control experts collaborate to inspect the salt for any impurities, so ensuring that only rocks of the highest possible quality are allowed to proceed. This preliminary quality check is quite important, for the reason that customers anticipate nothing less than genuine, unadulterated Himalayan pink salt. The criteria are extremely high. Any salt that does not meet these stringent standards is either thrown away or reused for applications that are not related to food. After the salt rocks have been inspected and found to be in good condition, they are guided into a sophisticated cleaning system. This cleanser is not like any other rinse. During the process, pure water is used to carefully cleanse each salt chunk, removing surface dust and other impurities without affecting the mineral-rich composition of the crystals. Salt rocks that have been washed recently contain moisture, which needs to be removed with great care before they can be ground successfully. Step into the chambers designed for precise drying. In order to gradually minimize the amount of moisture that is present in the salt, these high-tech facilities make use of regulated heat and ventilation. If there is an excessive amount of moisture, the salt may clump, which will make it less appetizing and more difficult to use. On the other side, salt that is excessively dry may no longer maintain its structural integrity. The drying process makes sure that the salt is ready for the next stage of its trip without losing its quality or texture. This is accomplished by striking the ideal balance between the two processes. In any case, the laborious process is about to begin. After being dried, the salt rocks are put through industrial grinders, where they are broken down into granules of varying sizes. The purpose of this stage is to fulfill all of your culinary requirements, whether you like coarse salt for your grinder or fine grains for recipes that are more delicate. The salt is next graded and categorized according to its size and texture after it has been ground. Every grade is specifically designed to fulfill a certain function, such as seasoning a juicy steak or putting the finishing touch on a delectable dessert. This painstaking grading process guarantees that each and every customer will receive a product that is ideally matched to their individual preferences in terms of cuisine. The optical sorting process is not only one of the most remarkable processes in the manufacturing process. In order to identify any flaws in the salt, these machines use sophisticated cameras and sensors to examine each individual granule. Inconsistencies and impurities of any size are identified and eliminated from the batch, even if they are minute. The utilization of this technology ensures that the end result will be of the greatest possible quality. Each and every grain of Himalayan pink salt is produced to the highest possible standards, regardless of whether it is intended for a gourmet kitchen or a home that is concerned about health. After the salt has been refined and processed, it is then ready to be packaged. The first order of business is bulk packing, which involves the sealing of enormous quantities of salt into containers that are designed for industrial use. Because these airtight packages are designed to preserve the salt from moisture and impurities, they guarantee that the salt will remain fresh and unadulterated throughout the storage and transportation processes. Generally speaking, wholesale markets and large-scale food service enterprises are the primary target audience for bulk packaging. These packages guarantee that restaurants, food producers, and other businesses across the country will always have access to a consistent supply of salt of the highest possible quality. A second stage of packing is performed on the salt before it is distributed to individual consumers. Creating packages that are not only convenient but also visually beautiful and that maintain their freshness is the primary goal here. There is a wide range of consumer tastes that are accommodated by the packaging, which includes everything from Ziploc bags to exquisite glass jars. In order to increase the product's market appeal, retail packaging is an extremely important factor. Himalayan pink salt is able to stand out on store shelves thanks to its eye-catching patterns and functional characteristics, making it ready to attract customers who are concerned about their health. There are several Himalayan pink salts that do not make it into your kitchen. Only a portion of it is set aside for the production of breathtaking salt lamps. These enormous pieces of salt are painstakingly carved into one-of-a-kind forms, and then they are outfitted with light fixtures to produce stunning lamps that emit a blazing light. It is claimed that these lamps may clean the air and produce an atmosphere that is peaceful, which has led to their popularity as a wellness product. One more example of the adaptability of Himalayan pink salt, which demonstrates its significance beyond the realm of culinary arts, is provided by these samples. Throughout the entirety of the production process, quality is of the utmost importance. An exhaustive battery of quality control examinations is carried out on the finished goods before they are sent out for distribution. Everything from the mineral content to the particle size and the integrity of the packaging is something that these tests examine. In order to guarantee that each batch satisfies the most stringent industry standards, factory analysts conduct both visual observations and laboratory examinations. As a result of this commitment to quality, consumers are guaranteed to obtain a product that is not only risk-free, but also of the highest possible quality. The packaging of the salt has been finished, and it is now ready to be distributed. It is the responsibility of American factories to ensure that their products are distributed to a diverse range of shops by utilizing a vast distribution network. There are now millions of people who have easy access to Himalayan pink salt, which can be found in a variety of locations, including high-end organic markets, local grocery shops, and online platforms. The effectiveness of this distribution network guarantees that the salt will consistently maintain its quality and freshness, regardless of the location in which it is sold. Sustainability is becoming an essential component of modern production, and facilities that produce Himalayan pink salt are not an exception to this trend. A number of establishments have implemented environmentally friendly procedures, such as lowering the amount of water used for washing and utilizing machinery that is more energy efficient. Furthermore, certain businesses work along with other groups to advance environmentally responsible mining techniques in Pakistan, which contributes to the conservation of this natural resource for the benefit of future generations. This dedication to preserving the environment guarantees that Himalayan pink salt will continue to be a marketable product for many years to come. At long last, the voyage of Himalayan pink salt comes to an end in your very own doorstep. It doesn't matter if you're using it to season your favorite food, taking a peaceful detox bath, or lighting up a space with a salt lamp. This ancient gem has left an indelible mark on the world. The fact that it made its way from the Himalayas to your kitchen is a demonstration of the strength that can be achieved via the combination of tradition, creativity, and international cooperation. All of this brings to a close the remarkable trip that Himalayan pink salt has taken. The journey from the ancient mines to your dinner table is a tale of commitment, innovation, and the preservation of tradition.